welcome back and thank you for watching. Today we're going to be going over how I got this beautiful voluminous twist and curl. So as always, we're going to be starting off on damp hair. I'm going to take this new leave-in that I'm trying, the Camille Rose Coconut Water. And as you guys can see, it needs a pump. I'm so over these leave-ins that have the squeezy bottle because they don't work. Like, these bottles are trash. They're shambles. They need to be thrown away. We need a pump. But anyway, we're going to take a little bit of that and we're going to put it all over our hair. Make sure that we rake and comb it through. And that our hair is nice and hydrated and detangled. After that, we're going to add our Shea Soft and Smooth, which I already knew, for extra hydration. After that's added, we're going to seal in that moisture with an oil. And then we're going to add just a little bit of Eco Styler gel. After we add that gel, we're going to start twisting our hair down. I like to twist just a little bit over halfway because once you add the perm on the end, it's going to unravel a little bit anyway. But after I get my hair twisted as long as I like, I'm going to grab the perm on and then I'm going to put it at where the end of the twist is. So like where the hair is kind of like loose, that's the part that we're going to put on the perm on. I'm going to start by putting it at the end of the twist and roll it in a corkscrew kind of motion because I didn't want Shirley Temple curls. I kind of wanted bouncy corkscrew curls. And after I get it wrapped around the perm rod, I personally have to add some Eco Styler gel to the end because like the product that's on there is not enough to hold it. It's going to come off. But I wouldn't recommend using Eco Styler gel for this because whenever it dries, I do tend to get that little white pooling of like product at the end. So I definitely have to go and find me a product that works for that. But after that, you just snap the end and you move on to the next section. As you guys see, I use the purple perm rods only because these are the biggest ones that I have. And I definitely didn't want to be here all day twirling up these perm rods because whenever I do perm rods, it takes hours. But luckily, this time since I did a twist and curl, which is kind of like a cheat for a perm rod set, it only took me like an hour. So I was thoroughly impressed. I have a few white perm rods in the back, and that's because my hair grows longer in the back, so in order to come back that, I have to use a smaller perm rod to roll it tighter. What am I singing? Anyways, here's a slow-mo of how many perm rods I use. I definitely didn't count, but I just want to give a turnaround so you guys can see that I definitely didn't have like a whole head full of perm rods. Alright, so I'm going to let this style sit for 2 days. Yes, you heard me, 2 days. With perm rods, it's very essential that you make sure that your hair is dry, because if not, then they're going to look puffy, and that's not cute. So whenever I go out, because I do have a job that I have to show up for, I use a scarf, and I just tie it as a turban, and it looks fine. As you see, I'm taking my perm rods down, and my perm rods, like my hair is dry, and my curls are so cute, and I have little pigtails. As you can also see that my curls are like uniform. I think that's the first time that my curls have actually been uniform. Don't mind the purple perm rod in the back, because I definitely thought like I got my perm rods out, but obviously I didn't. I left one, which is embarrassing, but here we are. You see the definition, they're cute anyway. Okay, and as usual, to combat frizz, we're going to use some oil and start separating our hair. For these, unlike my twist upward tutorial where I start at the bottom, I kind of start at the top because in this style, the twists aren't what's important, it's the curl that's at the bottom. So right now I'm just kind of go through and get all those twists unraveled before we start unraveling the curl, which we will do later because you really only have the twist in for the stretch. Just make sure that you're careful whenever you pull it at the bottom so that way you don't mess up your curl. Okay, now that all those twists are out, we're going to go back through and separate our hair as much as you like to get the curl effect that you like. I don't know why I always look so serious when I'm separating my hair, like, I look like I'm so mad. After we've gone through and separated our hair as we needed, we have to go back with the pick. Y'all already knew the pick is essential for volume, but it's also essential to get rid of those parts because we are not going to go out the house looking like that. So I'm going to go through and make sure that my hair is gathered together. There are no obvious parts. And I think I went through and I made a bang too in the front with the pick. Yeah, I did make a bang. That's what I thought. And you already know after you pick, you gotta shake it out. Just let some of those curls fall. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is the finished look. I love the way it came out. I'm probably gonna start doing these more often. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.